Our First Looks coverage is proudly powered by the Microsoft Store. Get your next laptop, tablet, Xbox, and more by going to firstlooks.tv/Microsoft. All right. Well, we have our next guest here. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Quite well. How are you?
Fantastic. Go ahead and introduce yourself for us.
Sure. My name is Ahmirah Muhammad. I'm a third-year chemical engineering student here at the wonderful University of South Florida, and I am this year's program coordinator for the Bullseye program, which is Bulls Engineering Youth Experience.
And what exactly does that entail?
So, Bullseye is actually a summer camp program that we host here at USF. It's a 6-week program we do every single summer. It's completely free for Tampa Bay students and local students. We even have people from as far as Sarasota drive up every single morning to our summer camp. We teach middle school students engineering disciplines, so we have a plethora amount of 3D printers. They make 3D printers and they attach them to battle bots. And we teach them about motors and servos and how to build robots, and to just be our next generation of engineers.
What? See, now I'm mad. That's unfair. I want to participate.
I agree.
That's awesome. Wow. How long has this been running?
I believe we just had our 4th cohort, so we'll be our 5th year next year. And we're actually an NSF-granted program, so we've been really growing in these last few years, catching a lot of attention, and we love what we do.
Wow. I don't blame you. It's a cool thing that you get to do.
Absolutely.
How did you get involved?
So I knew when I was coming into college I wanted to be involved in pretty much everything. That's my entire attitude through in high school. So I was just like, everyone, I need to join everything. I like to stay busy. I hate being idle because I feel like there's so much for me to do for my community especially. So I'm like, I'm in college. There's so many people who got me through college or to get me into college. So what better way to give back than to be the little girl who was once in middle school and help inspire someone else just like me. So I just heard about them online, and I read about it. Like, although I'm an engineering major, I love teaching too. So it's like a really good intertwine because you don't really think as much engineers. You think they're kind of antisocial. They just like to do their math homework and just go away. Me, social butterfly. Love people, love students, love children. And I met them, and I was a mentor initially. So we hire undergrad students. So all of the people who are mentoring the middle school students, they're active USF students. And after a year, I fell in love with the program. I told Dr. Gaines, who is, this is his program. I was like, I love this. I want to do more. What can I do? Like, I love helping students. I love talking to people. And as you see, I'm a little chatterbox. It's just
Sign me up for everything.
Absolutely. Put my name down.
Wow.
So what is the age range for these students?
So initially, it was only middle school students, so it's rising 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. But we started having 8th graders that aged out, and they loved it so much. So just this past summer, we started implementing, we have high school students who come back and mentor the middle school students, and then the engineering students at USF are just kind of overseers. So they love our program so much, we're looking to expand all throughout high school. They don't want to leave us, but they are able to get bright future hours for being with us. So
Amazing.
It's really helping them out.
Nice.
And how many students do you guys accept with your summer program?
So this past summer was actually our largest amount. It was 80 middle school students, and then we had 30 undergrad students who were being mentors, and we had 10 high schoolers. So it was like well over 100 people just this past summer running around USF every day.
Oh my goodness. And what's the span of this timeline for the summer camp?
So it's a 6-week program. Not only do we teach them engineering disciplines, we teach them like life skills, because everyone knows middle school can kind of be a hard time in their lives. So we kind of like during the morning we teach them life skills, and afternoon we're like, okay, let's go battle with robots, and we have motion sensors, and let's kind of get your frustration of middle school out on robots.
Sounds like a lot of hands-on work.
It is, and you don't really need a lot of experience because, like I said, I'm a chemical engineering student. What do I know about robots? But just being in the program, you learn as you go. Like, it's not just you teaching them, they teach you a lot. Like, people think our younger generation is like, oh, just sit there and listen to us. No, they know more than me, and I was just like, I'm humble. Like, just tell me.
Yeah. I had the pleasure of mentoring one of a couple of, but in particular one of the first teams down here for a number of years. And the things that you learn from the kids is surprising.
It's like, where did I miss that? Like, where did that come from?
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Getting to work with kids is
It's refreshing.
unbelievably rewarding.
Yeah. And intelligence comes in all different forms, and you can obviously learn from each other.
Especially, and it's almost like a stress relief at the point because you think you're stressed out about the day, and then you look in the corner and see kids doing Fortnite dances. It's just like, you guys have no worries. I'm over here stressed about Orgo and thermodynamics, and you're over here. They're pretty aggressive. It's great. I know you wasn't ready for that one.
Oh my God.
But it's awesome. They're just a joy. Children they're our future, so we have to take care of them.
Indeed. Oh my goodness.
I was not prepared for the Fortnite dances.
I was not prepared for the other headphone to kick on.
Yeah.
When you did the Fortnite dance,
I heard that
the
too.
second ear cup turned on for the
For
first
me
time.
too,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh, that
It's
was
like surprise.
yeah, that was surprising. Wow. Okay. Distracted me for a second. Wow. So, what are you doing here today?
So here today we are tabling. So we
Okay.
actually invited a lot of our students out from this past summer to come and visit us again, almost like a little reunion. They get to see a lot of our mentors came back. We have like 8 of them up somewhere, actually around the corner. They're at the table, and we brought
Okay.
all their robots that they made this summer, and we brought them out for display. And right now we have a lot of students. They did the Lego Maestros, we do Tetris Prime, and we're out there running demos, and everyone's just coming over and playing with the robots.
Are they the ones on the floor?
That's
I've seen
that's
you
us.
as I've
You know,
panic run back and forth
As
past
we all
the
do
expo.
at these
yeah,
events.
I've seen the little robots on the floor, and I'm like,
you
oh,
gotta be
that's
careful.
interesting.
One almost took my leg off. I thought that was the end of me. I didn't even sit, like, they're huge. They're big old book, and I was just talking and walking and like, whoop, there it is. But I caught myself.
That's good. That's good
Comment.
because we built last year. We built a robot for the first tech challenge in a weekend, and we made a small mistake. And instead of building an arm that put a thing out, we ended up building a cannon on it. Wasn't our intention, but it's definitely what happened. And yeah, those things can accidentally get very dangerous very quickly
Right.
if you're not paying attention.
So that's definitely why we give them 6 weeks to learn about, like, just, it's not all fun to play. You do have to be diligent and make sure that you're being careful because these are things that can, you know,
Exactly.
be experimental.
Oh, indeed. And depending on the size, you start working with some of these first robotics competition machines, they can be taller than us.
And I'm like 4 feet tall, so that's a lot.
I feel that on a spiritual level.
Yep. Too much coffee.
There was the one season where they were picking up the trash cans, and the machines were like, they were averaging about 6 foot.
Just the robot?
Yeah, those things will take you out if you're not paying attention.
Yeah.
So.
I swore it. Absolutely.
At what point did you find out about all of this craziness behind us?
It's so funny. Maybe about 2 weeks ago, and my professor, Dr. Gates, he was like, hey, there's a robotics competition. We're a robotics summer camp. Let's go. And I'm like, let's do it.
So you've never heard of First before then?
I haven't. And now that I'm here, I'm like, you guys got me for life.
Sign
Every
me
year.
up.
Put my name down.
Put my name down.
Good, because we need mentors. And if you talk to First Tech Challenge, they need judges in January.
Oh, yeah.
Sign me up right now.
That's her motto. That's her motto. Put my
Sign
name
me
down.
I like that.
Absolutely.
On your way out, make sure that you ask Michelle
To
over there
sign you up.
to send you in the right direction.
I give her my resume, my
because the
email, everything she needs, my
Because
LinkedIn.
honestly, they
LinkedIn.
were asking us earlier if we knew
Really?
anybody who could be judges this year. So
I'm your girl.
awesome, all the way at the end. That's where you're looking for, the little field at the end over there.
If you see a little
And
hair
that's
bobbing
for
behind you.
everyone, too.
Yeah,
If anyone is ever
absolutely.
interested in being involved with First or any of this stuff,
Firstinspires.org is the website.
honestly, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Being
'cause-
a part of this is very fulfilling.
Yeah. It's the energy you put in, you more than get back. And even though, you and I may be grumpy by the end of tomorrow, by next week.
And she definitely understands that because she works with kids every summer.
Right.
90
And
of
that
them.
has to be as fulfilling as like volunteering here as well.
Absolutely. And doing a summer class and working at Chick-fil-A. So it's
Oh,
great.
wow.
It's a great thing.
She likes
You've got-
being busy.
You
Sign her
got
up.
lots of things.
Oh, I love it. There's no time for idleness.
I'm with you.
Too much to do.
If people want to find out more about Bullseye, how can they do that?
Well, just go to our good friend Google, and then we just type in Bullseye Engineer, or just say Bullseye USF. We'll get you there. We also have our website, bullseyementoring.org. We are on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on YouTube. We got a bunch of cool websites everywhere. So Bullseye USF, they're only one. There's only us.
And if you're in the
Fantastic.
Tampa Bay area, that's where they can get involved?
Yes, ma'am. So
Very
when you
cool.
go to either of those websites, and we keep them pretty current, and we'll open up a application usually about May or April. And like I said, it's completely free. Parents don't pay for anything. We have free lunch every single day. Just drop off your children. We'll take care of them.
Wow.
They'll be little wizards by the time they come back home.
That's
Little
crazy
wizards.
cool. I love that. I love that.
We actually have a lot of students from our program in these competitions. They
That's
come
cool.
by and their little school. They're like, we taught you.
That's so cool.
That's the biggest reward, honestly, seeing they're actually taking what we're learning, and every child,
And
they want to
implementing
be
it.
there.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, thanks so much for coming by and talking to
Thank
us
you
today.
for having me.
Thank you so much.
And enjoy the rest of the event.
All right, thank you.
Absolutely.
All right, have a great one.